sand is hot. Goodness gracious.
Oh, but the water's cold. It's like a nice bath. I haven't taken a bath since a child, but I think it's that way.
So we made sure not to shave, so that way we wouldn't have like stinging legs. Let's hope we don't have any cuts either.
Well, I would normally not shave my legs.
Well, I said shave.
Oh, okay.
I said legs? I don't know. I just said shave in general. You would usually shave your head and I would shave my legs.
Right. I'm growing my hair back. What happened?
Ow, I am stinging.
You felt?
I think I have a rash. Ow, that stings. Like chafing. Ow, that stings. Ow.
So we can confirm there is a lot of salt in this sea.
Oh man. Ow. Dang it.
Alright, so Katy didn't get very far, but I mean, this is amazing because it's like the highest salinity anywhere, right? So you're able to float. Right now it feels like I'm in normal water. Hopefully I don't have any chafing or a cut or anything like that. That's going to be a problem. Also, the shores around here, so all this area is supposed to be like the lowest sea level on Earth, and then the salinity is so high, and it's called the Dead Sea because nothing can survive here except for bacteria. So even some of the fish that come into the water from the Jordan River or some of the other sources like instantly die as soon as they get in here. It's just way too salty to sustain life. It's cool to be here. We're on the southern part of it. On the northern part of this Dead Sea is where I think a lot of people go because that has a lot more mud. So you see people like covered all up in mud. It's good for your, you know, skin and stuff like that, but we came to more of a touristy kind of area where there's not as much mud. I think they said you can buy it at one of the shops here, but this is beautiful. I think the water is like a different tint. It's awesome to be here in the Dead Sea.
Where are you all visiting from? United States, Florida. How about you? Los Angeles. Nice. But it feels great. The water feels different. Or I don't know if it's because
All right, let's go.
Okay.
You gotta play through the pain.
No, but did you feel the water? It feels weird. It feels like heavier.
The water feels weird? No. What if I have cuts on my hands?
Literally, it's not sand. It's just salt. I like pick some up with my feet because you're not allowed to put your head under.
Well, I think they come over the loudspeaker and say, don't drink the water, don't put your head under. I think it's for your good.
Yeah, look, see? That I just picked that up with my feet. That's all salt.
Wow.
And the water, yeah, like it feels thicker. So interesting. All right,
Viscous.
are we ready to float?
I mean, I'm still very much above the water. Like, does it get deeper out there?
Maybe.
I feel like we should go out further, right?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like the worst floater, the worst person at floating. So I'm very excited about this.
I don't know, like, I kind of felt like everyone would just be out here floating. I didn't even think I thought it was gonna be like so thick you could even like put your legs down properly. I don't know if you can swim or anything like that. Feels relatively normal to me. I mean, I've had to go through like seaweed and stuff like that, so maybe I haven't been to the beach in a while, but to me, it doesn't feel any different so far. I mean, I imagine there's salt below me, but not putting my hands into the water and not trying to find salt with my feet, pretty normal experience. But the location is definitely what makes it different, like having these gorgeous mountains, and then, oh yeah, the country of Jordan is right over there, which is super cool. All right, let's see you floating in the Dead Sea.
Okay. Oh, look, I'm floating!
Is this easier than normal?
Yeah, I'm doing nothing. I'm floating, I'm floating, I'm floating, floating, floating. So cool.
Don't splash me.
Okay. I'm doing it. Whoa.
Good job.
I'm doing it.
Wait, let me go on the other side.
I must have a cut in my back too because my back stings now. Ding dang. It's your turn.
Okay.
Are you ready to float?
I feel like I'm gonna go under the water.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like that's the kind of thing that's gonna happen.
Okay.
Okay. Like I said, so far still feels normal. This even feels normal. And then it brings you okay.
Yeah, it like pops you up.
Yeah. It's kind of like sitting in a recliner, right?
Oh, true.
Kind of like when you have an old school recliner and it's not very good quality, and you're like, oh, okay, let's go. And then all of a sudden, whoop, it pops up and then your head comes back. Yeah. I'm surprised everyone's not just floating. But yeah, this is the life here. Yeah, like now this is the first time it feels weird. Trying to put my elbows down under, like it fights up against it. Feel like Chuck Norris is pushing me down. Yeah. My long, dark hair just floating in the water, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now it feels like I'm on a bed or something like that. That's a little bit underwater. Like if you put a mattress in a little kiddie pool, that's what it feels like I'm lying on right now. But it's very comfortable. I've had a lot of beds internationally that are a lot more uncomfortable than this moment right now. Nice. Are you ready to spin?
We're in the Dead Sea spinning! You got the mountains! What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh!
Ow.
You swept me off my feet. Hello. Let's go. All right. Okay. You're so strong. You're throwing me everywhere.
You're silly. You have any cuts?
No, I think I'm good.
Cool. Good thing you didn't shave your head.
Yeah, I know. Besides the it just starts floating you part, and I don't know what the rest of it is like with the lots of mud and stuff like that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
This feels relatively good. I mean, I've been in some pretty salty water. Like, I don't know, when you go to the beach in Florida, I feel like you put your mouth in or accidentally and you're like, it's super salty. So I guess we'll never know because they frown upon that here, but yeah, it's a great beach day. I mean, the sand is pretty hot, but it's nice and brown. You have these super cool mountains like you would have in a lot of places in the Middle East, and then you have, you know, the country of Jordan right there. My only concern is that everyone has hats on and they're not bald like me, so hopefully my head isn't burning after this. But we put on plenty of SPF 60 sunscreen, which also makes you nice and white because, I don't know, we got in India and it's like, I guess they don't want to get super dark, but hopefully this actually works. I mean, it doesn't really rub in too well.
Yeah, and it's environmentally friendly too.
Yeah, it's perfect for the Dead Sea. Well, we don't have to worry too much about the environment of the Dead Sea, right? Because everything's already dead.
I guess.
Well,
but it's like evaporating a lot, they say, over the past like few years.
If you come in with unnatural sunscreen and with bug spray that has DEET in it, you'll kill what the Dead Sea didn't.
Yeah. Also, I think I know what it feels like. I think it's the liquids that would be a magic 8-ball or any of like those toys that you would get as a kid that had liquid and glitter in it and you would accidentally break it, or sometimes on purpose because you just wanted to know what it feels like. I think that's what it feels like, a little bit more of a watery version of that. Yeah, especially as it starts drying on your hands too, then you can like really feel the salt for sure. Yeah, this is amazing. These views are incredible. On the way here, we took like a 2-hour bus journey because we wanted to go the local route because it was much cheaper. It ended up being $8 for the two of us for almost a 2-hour bus ride, but it was really cool because we passed by, we could see Jericho at a distance, we passed by the En Gedi area, which is like the oasis that's in the desert, and we also passed by Masada, I think that's what you call, and I think that's where people go to go see like where the Dead Sea Scrolls were found. So yeah, it's been awesome, great journey out here. I did get a little bit of like motion sickness, so I'll take some motion sickness on the way back. This is absolutely incredible. There's tons of people here. And there are beaches up closer to kind of at the top of the Dead Sea, like where the Jordan meets the Dead Sea, the Jordan River. But we had read that that water isn't as blue as this one. This one we got here, it looks like aqua, like so bright, like blue green. Very cool. And I don't know if we're allowed to fly the drone, but we're gonna try and fly it. We have our license for it. But yeah, we'll see if it actually flies here and if we can get an epic aerial view.